I know that you guys all jumped on here today because you all want to be great. I teased the call a little bit earlier today, and the title of what I want to talk about today is Do You Want to Be Great? And I know everybody kind of reads that and says, well, Steve, of course I want to be great. Everybody wants to be great. But the real question is, how do you become great? How is it? How is it that we have the exact same opportunity? Everybody has the same exact opportunity. We've got the same products. We've got the same compensation plan. Why is it? Why is it that some people are way more successful than other people? Now, I'm going to take the time factor out of it for just a second because some of you will say, well, they've been doing it longer. It's like, okay, I get that. I absolutely understand that. But what makes people great? And obviously, guys, you can apply this not only to our business, but you can apply what I'm going to chat with you about here today. You can apply it to life. You can apply it to many different things in your life. And the number one secret of million-dollar earners and top leaders, plain and simple, is relationships. It's relationships. Relationships are by far the most important. And I'll give you a quick example of this. We were actually on a call already this morning. It's only 9:30 in the morning at the recording of this call. And we were on a call with a gentleman from Nigeria. And he's got roots here in the United States, okay? And he travels back and forth from Nigeria here to the States, and he's got family members here in the States, and he's got friends here in the United States. And he knows nothing about our business. I mean, he literally is just getting started with it. Sandra Swasina was talking to him a little bit, and she gave him some information, but it's not like he's dove into this thing for the last 30 days or anything like that. It's only been a day or two. And we had a conversation with him, and he said, I'm ready. He goes, I am ready. And I've got 21 other people who are going to sign up with me. Now, those 21 people, they don't know what this opportunity is all about. They're going to enroll because of this guy named Ben. And it's the relationship that Ben has with these 21 people. And when I talk about, relationships are the most important, I can't stress that enough. It's not necessarily about the opportunity. It's about the relationship you have with people that leads them to the opportunity. Now, I've got a friend. His name is Bill, and he owns a restaurant in Derry, New Hampshire. So those of you who live in New England, if you want a great experience, you've got to go to Mary Ann's Diner. Mary Ann's Diner in Derry, New Hampshire. Now, Bill started this restaurant when he was 15 years old, okay? And he named the restaurant Mary Ann's because that's his mother's name, all right? Mary Ann's Diner. And Mary Ann's Diner is a 50s diner. It's a 50s diner. You walk in there and, the wait staff they're all in poodle skirts and the guys are in jeans and t-shirts. And there's just 50s memorabilia and 50s music playing all over the restaurant. And it's got, the booths, those big, cushy booths, and everything is chrome. And it's just a fun place to go. And Bill is only open for breakfast and lunch. And he does more revenue out of that restaurant than any Denny's restaurant in the country. So you sit there and go, okay, this guy offers breakfast and lunch. He's only open from 6 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. And you go, why? Why is this place so great? Because I always laugh when people say, oh, it's a great breakfast place. I'm like, well, how do you screw up breakfast? How do you screw that up? It's like eggs. You want eggs over easy, over medium, sunny side up, scrambled. I can make you an omelet. I can throw some things. It's like, okay, it's really hard to screw breakfast up, right? So what makes Mary Ann's Diner so appealing to people? And it's because of Bill. His name is Bill Andreoli. Good guy. And everybody that walks in that place knows Bill. And they know the wait staff. They know the cooks. In fact, Bill has had the same cooks in his restaurant for 32 years. Imagine that. Why? Because he treats them well. He gives them car bonuses. It's the relationship that he has built with his staff and all the customers that walk in his restaurant. The people that walk in that restaurant just know. It's like, no, we're going to come here and have eggs that I could probably go get down the street, but it's a much better atmosphere when you walk in and the wait staff says, hi, and they may greet you by your first name. It's all about relationships, you guys. The truth is, people care more about you caring for them than they do about a great opportunity. People care more about you caring about them than maybe a great restaurant. You know, when people know that they can trust you and they believe in you and you have a relationship with them, then it's really easy to explain to them what the opportunity is all about. You know, and once you build that rapport with them, it becomes really, really easy to talk about our product and talk about our opportunity. Now, number two, okay, so the first thing in being great is you got to build relationships, right? Number two, just as forming a relationship and building trust is important for prospects, it works the same way with your team. It works the exact same way with your team. You know, if your team member, if your team members don't feel that they have a relationship with you, or they feel like, you know, they trust you and they can follow you, if your team members don't feel that way, if they don't feel like they can trust you and they don't think they can follow you, then you need to work on your team building and your leadership skills. Okay? The greatest networkers build relationships not just with the people in their business, but everyone that they meet. Absolutely everyone that they meet. They connect by asking questions and being interested in them as a person. And listen, that allows them to go collect friends everywhere they go. You know, I used to say the person that has the biggest Rolodex is the person who's going to win. And I know I just dated myself there because actually Rolodexes weren't even popular when I was around, okay? But it's like you can build a big Rolodex and you can have a big name list, but if you don't have a relationship with those people, they're just names on a piece of paper. I always get accused of that if I ever ran for the mayor of my town, I live in a little town in southeastern Wisconsin called Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, right between Madison and Milwaukee. If I ever ran for mayor of this town, people say that I would win in a landslide. I'd win in a landslide. Because literally everywhere I go, I know people. And it's like, hey, Steve, hey, Bob, how you doing? How the kids? Da, 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 da. Now, trust me, I'm not going to take a step down and get involved in politics. Please, I couldn't take the pay cut, number one. And I don't have the stomach to be involved in politics. I think some of you can relate to that. But good things, you guys, good things are automatically attracted to a person who cares more about people than anything else. That's a big, big point right there. You know, if you care more about people than anything else, great things are going to come to you. You know, Jim Rohn called it enlightened self-interest. You see, with just self-interest, there's a winner and there's a loser. But with enlightened self-interest, if you help somebody win, you also get the win. So enlightened self-interest. If you help enough other people, all of your needs are going to be taken care of. Just help enough people. So what I want you to do is I want you to focus on building trust, building belief, building interest. Listen. Be a really, really good listener. Be a friend, and good things will happen in your life. and also in your business. All right, you guys, let's get out of here. Let's have a really, really good day. It's Friday. Fridays are fun. Let's have a good day, and let's go out there and build relationships. Hang on. Let me open this up.